Alright.
Yeah, I think so.
I
For
started
now.
Okay.
recording just in case. Ugh.
All right. Good looks. All right. I guess I'll start us off then, because Dean's not here. All right.
Yo, your mic is cutting
Mellow.
out.
Your mic is.
No, that's not me.
That's literally
Hold
you.
up. That's not me.
That's
Oh my
literally
god.
you.
That's no, hold on.
Okay. These are the short stories of my MLP fanfic writings. It is 1 o'clock and time for lunch as the sun beats down on concrete walls. Our story begins in the most dreaded place in Equestria, Tartarus, a dark fiendish land home to some of the worst criminals in the nation. But if you ask dark shades in Midnight Meteor, they say it's an unfair notion that should be disputed. For though they've done wrong, they've done just as much good. This past spring, while on work release, they helped estranged friend and ex-RG member Nightsword and his companions stop an Ursa Bear attack at a local pony festival. While they were commended for their actions, their past crimes have kept them locked up. That is, until today, when they receive an unexpected letter from Princess Celestia herself.
Dark, you won't believe this. We just got a mail from the princess.
Hey, is the old lady finally letting us out? I'm ready to get up out of here, you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Honestly, same. After being stuck in here for so long, I need at least 3 mani petties and 10 orders of pony bucks to even recover a fragment of my mental health.
I don't know what that means, but are you gonna read that thing or what?
Yeah, don't rush me.
Midnight unravels the scroll, and the message from Celestia reads as follows.
Holy shit.
To my most
Lovely.
faithful prisoner. What do you mean, faithful prisoners? Writing such a phrase is somewhat off-putting, but nevertheless, I have been receiving many updates on your how do you say that?
Exemplary.
Exemplary behavior during your work release. You have successfully completed the required 4,000 hours of manual labor to
Jesus
Equestria.
What the fuck?
This came back with positive reviews from your employer as well. I've also noted the situation where you courageously inserted yourself to protect several hundred civilians. With that being said, I believe it is time to institute the second half of your role. Unfortunately, you are not going free just yet. Not every pony receives a chance for release like this. With the severity of the crimes you've committed, consider yourself lucky. Your next task I am setting forth for you is one I have personally signed off on myself. You must help your friends overcome a problem they are currently facing. More specifically,
Oh,
Ivy,
God.
Knight, Lulu, and Misu. Though you didn't even put it in the milk order.
Yeah, you need to put milk
Though
order. That's amazing.
though
It's
you
an
may question
alphabetical
your
order.
closeness with with said individuals, I am confident that one does not save the day alone. You worked very well together with them before. By assisting them, I believe your bonds will be solidified once and for all. Do this, and you will walk away without spending another day staring at iron bars. I won't get into what happens if you refuse.
Dang.
Let's just say I have the utmost confidence that you will make a wise decision moving forwards. Signed, yours truly, Princess Celestia.
Hey, who does she think we are, huh? Counselors? What is this friendship nonsense? I ain't no Dr. Philly. I'm a royal guard, you understand me? I eat changelings for breakfast.
Really, this really isn't cash money, but what choice do we have?
Unbelievable.
Cash money.
Cash money. Okay.
Now that they've been briefed on their mission of sorts, Dark and Midnight begrudgingly make the trip to Ivy's woodland home on the outskirts of the Crystal Empire. They arrive at her doorstep. Dark, showing no bit of courtesy, pounds on the door until there is an answer. A pony wearing only a dirty pair of tidy whities and a cape dances on the floor.
What? What do I owe the pleasure of the legendary Dark Shades and Midnight Meteor of the Equestria renowned Royal Guard Unit, the Crystal Quartet, being at my doorstep?
Oh, ew, Ew!
I think your mic cut off.
Cute.
She just said ew. Yeah, I'd be repulsed too.
Damn, bro.
Honestly.
I think Mello died.
I think she's fighting with her little sister.
No. Oh no, wait, did I?
Yeah,
It
you
cut
mic cut-
out.
Yeah, you cut out
Oh.
ew.
Ew, are you one of those shut-in types that eat Cheetos off your chest and play Dungeon Ponies and Dragons all day?
Damn.
Oh my god.
Hey, kid, we're looking for some broad named Ivy Robux. Does she stay here?
How come every pony's always looking for Ivy? Yeah, she's here. Follow me, please.
Lulu leads the duo through the house into the backyard of Ivy's greenhouse. She's there, curled into a ball on the ground, sobbing. Hey, you got a problem? No, I mean, you want me to do something about it? Midnight, help me out here, would you? Midnight gets down to Ivy's level and rubs her back.
There, baby girl. You can talk to me. What's wrong?
Why would you do me like this? I'm so broke. Like, there's no food and I'm always hungry, and no pony wants to buy me anything. I don't understand.
Damn.
You sell plants here, right? Listen, you got the right idea, but I know a guy. I can get him to help you out.
Ah, Dark. She's not interested in your. How do you pronounce that?
Nefarious.
Nefarious introverts.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I have a better approach. Ivy is a good-looking young filly.
Oh, am I really?
Yes, queen. You need to use your ladylike charms to your
my
advantage.
God.
Whoa, hey, that sounds way worse than what I was gonna have her do.
I didn't mean it like that, you nutwith. I just think she needs to show off her appeal a little bit more.
No offense, but Ivy doesn't really have appeal. She's always covered in dirt from hoeing in the field all day.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my goodness, she's in the game already. I had no idea.
Tired of you guys roasting me. Oh, this is you.
No,
Wait, is
it's
it me?
you. Yeah.
That's
Okay, wait, I skipped over my line. No one asked you, Lulu. And I don't play whatever game you're talking about. I am just a farmer pony. No, I'm not.
Well, you still have a lot of match that can work. And
You
it
might
won't
just
take a
tell you.
lot with Royal Guard. There's
Oh my god.
Why are you doing me like this? Royal Guards? What am I going to do with them?
You'll see. Just trust me.
Gee,
I'm picking up.
I don't know about this.
Don't worry about it, kid. Hey, you know Midnight used to go to makeup school, huh? She was pretty good. Until she met me, that is. Things got a little complicated from there.
Don't remind me. Come on, Ivy. We're going to make you look like the next Tony Spice Girl.
After a few hours of intense contouring and dress fitting, Ivy's appearance has changed dramatically. The group heads over to the Royal Guard Academy, where at Midnight's request, Dark has been sent into the admissions office to forcefully pull some strings, using his skill of intimidation. While the others stand and wait in the courtyard, screams can be heard inside.
Wait, you're not making me join the recruits, are you?
But there's no way Ivy could be a royal girl. She'd be floating like a chair.
You'd get folded up and sat on if it were you.
Mello, this is you.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry. You'll be on the outside looking in, so to speak. We are going to get you a job as the official equipment manager.
Lovely.
Huh?
It's you.
Oh, well, I guess I can handle that much. Why would you say that? No, don't say that.
Ivy has to play with the jock straps.
Ivy digs her hoof into Lulu's side and he yelps.
I'm still confused. Why did I need to get dressed up for a job like this?
Well, looking at the numbers, equipment manager's salary isn't all that impressive. But with your current appearance, you'll be able to swoon the soldier into giving you a lots of tips.
This is brilliant. Why did I think this?
We're making her work?
I don't really get it. She just looks like another pony in a dress.
Shut up. The only feelings you ever felt
Why?
are duty.
I don't see the issue with that.
Dark triumphantly marches back to the group
Damn,
with a
bro.
smirk on his face. Hey, mission accomplished. I took care of business.
Alright, Ivy. It's all up to you from here. We'll be rooting you for up close by.
Huh? Sorry. Here I go.
Ivy briskly glides up to the track and field area where several RG members are there working out. She turns several heads as they watch her twirl around like she's dancing at a ball. Dark and Midnight nod to themselves in approval. Lulu seems disgusted. They hear a familiar voice from behind them. It's their
Oh,
friend.
no.
Olga,
Oh
who
no!
frequents the facility.
Whoa! Whoa! Who's that new girl? Meow!
Ain't she a peach?
Oh my god.
That's our newest project right there. We were helping her get her start out there. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't
I would act like this isn't something you'd actually say, because it is.
That is true. Okay. The Pony Hatsune Miku is like a 10 times hotter.
I don't know. I think I like this girl.
The Colts all seem to take a liking to Ivy. However, this quickly changes when she approaches one and asks for money. He shrugs her off in disgust. She looks on at his friends, hoping they'll coddle her, but they just laugh and turn away. Ivy hangs her head in shame.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Guess she struck out. Ah, shoot. I was sure this would work. Why?
Meh.
Say these things.
She should have patted her flank.
Terrible.
Ah, I can't believe I had to meow.
Bro, Ivy's just flat. Sorry, bro.
Even
And Lulu is.
I got
Oh wait, you gave him.
I got my thick cheeks, bro.
Oh my god.
Even though helping Ivy seemed to go up in smoke, Dark and Midnight have no choice but to continue their quest. Perhaps Celestia can overlook the falling out with Ivy if they are still able to help the others. Their next target is Night Sword. This time, they feel pretty good about approaching the task since they have experience with him. Night answers their call in his normal, sarcastic, but slightly belligerent tone.
What is that?
Ugh, seriously? First I got Ivy and company showing up here, and now there's 2 criminals at my door. Hey, I may be a crook, but I'm never crooked, you understand me? Now shake my hoof before I beat you upside the head. They shake as requested. Night is still a little hesitant of their presence. Good to see you too, Midnight. Did they let you out on good behavior?
Not quite. We have been ordered to help each of our friends solve one of their problems.
I see. I get it. Well, sorry to say, I really don't have any problems I need help with at the moment. An intense sound of a sniffing nose can be detected coming from a bush next to the porch. The head of Misu Bun pops out.
What?
I believe that I smell a lie coming from close by. There is no doubt who the culprit is.
Misu? Is that you? Why are you in my bushes? I thought Lulu was the weird one.
Let's go!
Yeah, why am I in the bushes?
You'll
I
see.
just happened to be going on a jog and decided to see what the fuss was about.
So you're eavesdropping.
You can call it that. I call it intel gathering. There is something Dark and Mena should know. What is it? Sor is madly in love with Twilight Sparkle, so whatever he's having trouble dealing with her involves her.
Sword just stands there with a frown on his face. Misu beams to herself, feeling satisfied.
Well, it's back to the kitchen with me. Have fun, every pony.
An upbeat Misu skips away. Dark raises his eyebrow. So, you want to talk to us about this dame of yours or what? No sense hiding it now. Well, it's the same old issue. Me and Twy are on better terms now, but I still wish I could talk to her more. If only there was a way we could consistently be in the same place at the same time.
Maybe you can
Kidnap her.
be. There is this little trick I learned in prison. It's it's how we pass notes between sales. You just need 2 blank journals and a small dark magic spell. When you write in one, it shows up in the other. It's like instant communication.
That seems kind of shady. I don't want to get you guys in trouble. Hey, forget about it. It's easy. Here, take one. The princess said we had to help you. That's what we's doing. Hey, where does she live anyway? I gotta teleport this thing. Ponyville? The second book zaps away before their eyes. Sword looks on in bewilderment.
Well, here we go. Go and write a message, Sword.
You can thank us later.
Oh no.
Elsewhere, Twilight and Shining Armor stand in the foyer of the Friendship Castle.
How do I? Wait, no. Thank you for visiting me today, big brother. It's always a pleasure.
What was that? Mickey Mouse, I didn't know you left the Disney castle.
I'm just gonna go with that voice. I can't do anything. Of course, I will make time for my little sis.
Suddenly, an object manifests itself in midair and falls to the ground. The siblings look down at it curiously.
Is that a diary? How interesting. That's strange, to say the least. Oh, I gotta talk to myself a lot.
Sounds like
Alright.
Batman.
Yeah. I know it's taboo to go through something so personal, but I'm curious now. I think I'll use it as my late night reading tonight.
Would you like me to be shining so you don't have to talk to yourself?
You know,
You're gonna have to flirt with Sword if you're Shining. Just FYI.
Oh, okay, never mind, I'm good.
Hold on a second, Twily. Something doesn't feel right. I'm sensing a trace of dark magic emanating from that book. Now that you mention it, I think I'm feeling it too. I'd better quarantine this right away. It could be dangerous. I'll leave it to you then. Thanks again. You're the best.
The two go their separate ways. Shining returns to the Empire via train in the evening. He throws the book on his desk and forgets about it for the time being while he finishes his chores and puts Flurry to bed. His eyes catch sight of it later and he can't help but take a glance inside. On the first page, there is a written inscription. Dear Twilight, I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry if this seems like an unconventional way to contact you. Normally, I just use a messenger owl. Those can take days at a time, though. Allegedly, the contents of this letter should show up instantly. Try writing back to me and we can test to see if it works. Best regards, Sword.
Oh my god. What is he talking about? There's no way we can exchange a written conversation in real time.
Nevertheless, Shining pens a response.
Hello, can you see what I wrote?
Yes, I can see it. Wow, I can't believe this really works.
Oh my
Are you free to
God.
talk now that we're here?
So
A mischievous grin springs across Shining's face. He decides to pull a little prank on Sword. He writes with vigor.
Okay, I'm gonna change voices because this is a game pretending to be Twilight. Oh, my beloved Sword, I've missed you dearly. I think of you every evening and embrace my pillow tightly, wishing it were you.
On the other end, Sword's face goes completely flush. He can't believe how forward Twilight is being at the moment. He figures that maybe it's easier for her to be honest with her feelings through the written word rather than in person. It's a little embarrassing to say, but I honestly do the same with you in
Oh my
mind.
god.
I can't wait until we see each other again. I hope it's sometime soon. Shining chuckles to himself. He continues on, wondering how far he can take the charade.
Oh my gosh, I promise it'll be soon, my darling. But there's something I need right now that I'm hoping you can help me with.
Anything, dear, just tell me what I can do for you.
It's so stuffy in my room at night. I was hoping you could help me decide what nightwear to put on for the evening. I know you can't exactly see it, but I'll be as descriptive as possible.
Cold sweat begins to form on Sword's forehead that he wipes away. He takes a sip of water to calm himself down.
Actually, on second thought, maybe it'll be just best to wear nothing at all.
You know, Twilight, you don't have to be so honest with me.
Not at all. It's only Newton. I don't mind sharing stuff like this.
Wait,
Psych! Get pranked, bro!
the words on the paper make Sword's eyes dilate as big as they go. A mixture of shock, confusion, and panic engulf him. Wait a minute, what? Who is this?
You really think you should tell me about that stuff, Sword? That's hilarious.
Sword's emotions turn to rage as he tears up the journal and throws what's left to the floor.
Yeah, that's
Oh
That
no.
was so cringe.
that was
No.
so cringe from Shining Armor. No cap.
I think he might just be gay for Sword.
Maybe he is gay. Enemies to lovers.
See,
Who knows?
this is why he was being all sussy with him. So he
For
like
real.
knows how to embarrass him, and then like
Exactly.
Yeah, he's just jealous of Twilight. He's like, he's writing to Twilight and not me.
For real, bro.
It's been a tough start for the roughshod ex-royal guards, now falling behind 0-2 in their friendship mission. They've begun to feel slightly deterred, but the hope of looming freedom is keeping them going. Their next order of business is to assist Lulu Berry. Celestia might be asking for the impossible. It's back to Ivy's house where things are already underway.
Wait, company for me? Not for Ivy, but for Luluberry.
Yes, kid, for the millionth time.
Oh my gosh, hooray! I'm so stoked right now. Like, you will not believe how long it's been since some pony has come to visit me personally. I can't wait to show you my figure collection.
We're not here to see that. We need to help you with the issue you're having.
Whoa. Are you talking about my rash? How did you know about that? I haven't said a word about it to any pony, not even Ivy.
ew. Well, now I know. Thanks a lot.
No, we're not here to talk about your rash, alright? Now what's bothering you?
Perhaps mentally rather than physically.
I see. I guess I've been feeling a bit lonely. I mean, it's nothing new for me, but I guess having a male companion to spend time with wouldn't be so bad.
Trouble with the ladies, I'm my friend. Well, here's what you gotta do. You gotta be a real stand-up guy like me. You know, slick your hair back a little bit, get a couple rings, maybe a little chain, and speak with authority.
He's
You know what
an
I'm trying to tell you?
e-boy.
He's an e-boy.
He's Italian.
Italians are e-boys, bro.
I'll continue what you're saying.
Go ahead, Misu.
Oh.
No, it's Midnight's turn.
Oh, my bad.
Whatever you do, don't be like him.
I don't think there's a pony in Equestria that want to date Lulu.
That's so sad.
Now, don't be mean. I'm sure there's a lot of dorky,
God.
overweight, ugly mayors that would love to get a shot at Lulu here.
Actually, I don't think that's gonna work for me. You see, I have a very specific qualifications that I require my dream mare to have. The most important thing being her keister.
What?
Or as I like to call it, a big dumpy. She's gotta have a thin waist, but still be a dummy thick.
Oh my god. Please help.
Son, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think you're gonna be bagging a centerfold in this or any lifetime.
Oh, it gets worse. He has a whole list of requirements. He even posted an
Oh my
ad
god.
in last week's pony because
You didn't.
No way.
Ivy brings over the newspaper clipping. One of the first boxes of advertisements has a bold heading that reads, Hot Mare Wanted for a charismatic young stallion. There are a list of several bullet points below. Must have a steady income. Must enjoy the outdoors and landscapes.
No fucking way.
Must play the occasional video game. Must be willing to accept my religious beliefs, aka Mikuism. Must be thicker than a jar of Snickers. I want a mare with thick hips that licks her lips. Hips need to be at least 40 inches or more. Having read the full synopsis, an uncomfortable silence fills the room. I'm honestly in disbelief.
I told you it was that bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lulu, but I think your printer is beyond
Predicament.
saving.
What? You're just gonna give up without trying? I thought the princess sent you here personally to help me.
Oh boy, and I thought Night Sword was a piece of work, but this guy,
What?
No, he's right. We need to at least make a attempt. It's gonna take a lot of digging, but there gotta be at least one mayor and Inquisitor willing to give Lulu a chance.
Jesus
Dark and Midnight
Christ.
bow out into the city, looking for girlfriend candidates. Most are willing to answer the first few questions they ask, but quickly turn away at any mention of Lulu's bizarre hobbies. Some leave immediately upon seeing a photo of his face.
God damn.
After conducting nearly 100 interviews, they finally find a pony who seems to check off all the boxes. They schedule a date for that same afternoon and give Lulu a
What the
rundown on the
fuck,
way
bro?
over. So, Mr. Barry, whatever you call yourself, we got this girl for you, but I don't want you to get your hopes up. I can't believe she even agreed to this.
For real, who the fuck would agree to this? God damn. Yeah, no way. Who could it be? I can't wait to meet my destined lover.
But apparently Applejack wants to be with you.
Woohoo! Let's go!
What was that? Hold on. Where was I? What? There's no way Lulu is cool enough to land one with one of Princess Twilight's friends.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She didn't exactly say yes, but she's giving him a chance.
Damn, bro.
Applejack is naturally a outdoorsy type who earns a stable living on a farm and has requested your body measurements.
Let's go, she's
No.
dumpy.
For real, she's thick. I mean, now let's just hope she's able to tolerate your antiques.
Well, Joy, I can't wait to see my sugar bear as soon as possible. Are we headed there now? Oh my god.
Yes, but just be mindful that Applejack is a very busy mayor, so maybe you should lend her a hoof with her chores. I think you will earn a lot of points with her doing that.
And whatever you do, don't talk about the Miku or whatever the hell it is.
That's impossible.
Out in the countryside, Applejack is harvesting apples from trees. Lulu struts over to his date, trying to look smooth. He gives off Steve Urkel vibes, and Ivy has to hold in her laughter. Once again, the rest of the pack watches from afar to observe how things are playing along. It seems like Lulu took their advice and is partaking in her work. Though as he struggles to pull a heavy wheelbarrow, he seems to only be making things more complicated
No.
for AJ, as his pace has slowed down her efforts tremendously. Despite this, they still engaged in conversation and things seem to be going as well as one could hope. This promising start would only last for a few minutes, however. The outing turns on its head at the mere mention of Miku. Lulu decides to go on a rant and give his companion a full catalog of his purchases towards the pop star. She is slightly weirded out and appears uninterested. He continues on unfazed as he rates different versions of outfits his favorite character has worn. By the end, he's almost being fully ignored, and the time spent working in the field has doubled. The others can only look on in anguish and let their pain of the losses sink in.
You the fuck!
You fucked out, Lulu.
Damn, bro. Miku just on top, though.
The next day, Sword, Ivy, and Lulu meet up for lunch in Ponyville at Misu's food cart. They figured that it's better to be together than to be alone with all of them in such a sorrowful state. Dark and Midnight are there also, but have been casted out and banned from sharing their table. When Misu comes over to take their order, she can't believe the display.
Well, what's with the lamb face, every pony? Did something happen?
Why don't you ask those bozos over there? Sword points out Dark and Midnight, who are sitting off to the side by themselves, looking worse for wear. Hey, look, I got a really bad headache, so don't start with me. Yeah, so do I, thank you very much. I don't think I can face Twilight again after you guys came along.
You think you had it bad? I don't think I can leave my house after what happened to me. You should have seen the way those guards were laughing.
The same here. I knew I should have stayed loyal to my anime.
We are terribly sorry, friends. We're really just wanted to help. Really.
Yeah, some help.
Well, speaking of help, I could use some right now, and hopefully by doing so, it'll make you feel better too.
Ooh, are we trying new dessert?
You bet! I have some new recipe that I wanted to test run before I put them on the menu.
Well, I'll be. That sounds exciting. Serve them up. I'm starving.
Fresh from the oven, Misu sets down plates of different pastries. One by one, they all reach out for a different plate and dig in. What the? Misu, this tastes like cat piss. Did you roll this in a litter box or something?
Huh? Oh, hold on. Oh, gross. Mine is covered in dust balls and lint.
That thing I got food on my tongue.
Lulu turned
Oh
French.
no! Is it that bad? I'm so sorry.
They grovel in despair. Midnight's eyes widen as the scene unfolds. An idea hatches in her head.
Dark, are you seeing this?
What?
This is a perfect chance to help out Misu.
Just give up already. It's hopeless. We're gonna be back in the camp by tomorrow.
Oh shit, maybe not. If we can make a tasty enough treat, we'll not only give the alley ope to Misu, but we'll also make the others happy as well.
You know how to cook? Only thing I can make is prison pasta.
Not well enough, but do you know a pony that can?
A few minutes pass, and they return with no pony other than Pinkie Pie herself. She and Misu seems to hit it off instantly as they share the same
Yeah.
passion for baked
Oh my
goods.
god.
Pinkie immediately spots the issue with Misu's cooking has been lack of ingredients. She's been incorporating scavenged items she found on the walkways in Ponyville Town Common. Now supplied with edible food from Sugar Cube Corner, they create a dish that combines both Misu's bread and Pinkie's frosting. Equestria's own Boston cream donut.
Let's go!
Hard at work, the dynamic duo roll out dozens of yeasty goodness while laughing and having fun. Misu gets some icing on her nose that Pinkie wipes off
Ooh.
and puts in her mouth with a
Ooh la
wink
la.
and sly grin.
Ooh!
Sword and the others seem to enjoy the upgrade as well. The sweet fragrance has caught the attention of the locals, and a line begins to form down the block. The issue now is that Misu is much too busy, and not even the best baker in town can help her keep up. They are swamped, and morale starts to dip downwards. You gots to be kidding me! I swear we can't do nothing right.
I better be drafting up our apology letter to Princess. It is better just to accept our consecration and go from there. Yo, but I got a girl. At least I got a girl.
A week goes by, and the day of reckoning for Celestia's troubled students comes to light. All of the involved parties are gathered in a throne room in Canterlot. A peanut gallery is also present off to the sides that includes Twilight and her friends. Celestia, atop the steps, directs her attention down to Dark and Midnight, who stand alone in the center. A few feet behind them are Sword and Company. The princess addresses the room.
Sorry, I was reading it and I was laughing. But thank you all for joining us today. I will be presenting my results for the evaluation of subjects Dark Shades and Midnight Meteor. For the second stage of their community service, they were tasked with assisting their friends with a prominent issue in their personal lives. To be honest, I had higher hopes for this ordeal, and the news I received is not the type that makes a strong case for you two. You have publicly embarrassed Ivy, humiliated Sword, killed, and now stressed out Misu. Normally, this would be enough to call a wrap on the whole thing right now.
Dark and Midnight gulp in terror.
However, since I received a few updates from said individuals, would they like to share their findings with the public? Why don't we go in order, starting with Ivy? Okay, so you guys were pretty much jerks for putting me in that situation and letting every pony make fun of me. But hold on. Honestly, I wasn't going to forgive you. But had you not taken me to the academy, I would have never met him. Who is him? The tall stallion with blonde dreadlocks. He has a lot of money. He's also kind of hot. Not even gonna lie. So thank you.
Not even gonna lie.
Ivy waves to Gold Rush in the entrance. He winks at her.
Ew.
Wait, what?
Yo,
Gold
let's
Rush?
go with Gold Rush.
So yeah, I specifically wanted your help talking to Twilight, emphasis on Twilight. But nevertheless, your antics allowed me to have an interesting, I guess, conversation with Shining Armor. To be honest, even though we apologized to each other a while ago, things have still been a little tense between us. This situation kind of broke the ice, and we've had a good laugh about it since then. Being close to Twilight's brother is
Ooh.
obviously important to me, so I guess I have you guys to thank for that. Shining flexes his right bicep.
Hey, yo.
Why is he flexing in front of the sword?
Yo. Well, my friends, you guys finally what the fuck? Okay, you guys finally paved the way for little old me to get out on a real date with some pony I wanted. Okay, our first date was rocky, but I've since spoken to Applejack, and she actually agreed to meet me again, so long as I hold back on my Miku obsession to a degree. So I couldn't be happier, and it's all thanks to you two.
Applejack tilts your hat in acknowledgement. Lulu adjusts his glasses shyly.
At first, I'm so grateful that you brought Pinkie Pie to me. She is perfect. She is the perfect assistant and wonderful to work with. So good. In fact, I was honestly so tired from service that I wanted things to go back the way they were. But I had some time to think. I realized that I'm just so happy to have Pinkie that I don't mind if that means we have to work harder. As long as we can have fun doing it together, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And also, I got a girl. I'm like,
See, that one was the
That
wholesome
first-
story. The rest of them were just.
There was some screams.
yeah.
Well, you heard them. You may not have involved. I mean, you may not have solved the specific problems that you set out to fix, but you gave the encouragement and supported each of them in a way they were able to confidently succeed in a way of their own. What you? Okay. Sometimes that's all you need to do as a friend. Just be there for one another. With that being said, I am granting you both. How do you say that? Clemency. You are hereby pardoned of your crimes and free to live as long as you wish. So long you don't break the laws again.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy I could die.
It's truly a miracle. Thank you, every pony.
Y'all deserve this. I've always believed in you. Well, sort of.
Ponies suck in general, but you guys get a pass from me. So good job.
Oh my gosh, congratulations, you two. This is so amazing.
I'm so lucky to have such great friends. Come on, group hug.
Lulu pulls all around him into a big embrace, much to their chagrin. The gang decides that celebration is in order, and they decide to throw a big bash outside. They chow down on delicious catering from Misu and Pinkie and dance the night away to songs played by the Royal Guards. Dark and Midnight are finally free and letting loose. Naturally, Sword has been following Twilight around. Lulu and Ivy hang out with their new romantic interest. Life is good, and it's a time to remember as they sway under the moonlight of a warm summer night.
Oh, you
Not
just had
you.
to include us
Oh,
in
we all
that.
have
You
a
just
different
had to
part.
include us in this.
For the song.
Yeah.
We
Not
have
you
to-
forcing us to sing. Not you forcing us to sing.
Okay, so for this to work, you have to read your line kind of fast. So it's just like gonna be doot doot doot. Like we're just gonna like
Oh,
roll
God.
off each other fast.
Okay.
Okay. So it's me first, then Mammoth, then Lovely, and then Mellow, and then it repeats. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it repeats.
Okay, ready? Guess who just got back today?
Them wild-eyed boys that been away.
Haven't changed. Had much to say.
But man, I still think cats are crazy.
They were asking if you were around.
How you was, where you could be found.
Told them you were living downtown.
Driving all the old men crazy.
The
All right, all
boys
together.
is
Boys
back
are back
in
in
town.
town. Boys
The
are
boys
The
are
back
boys
back
are
in town.
back in town.
Dun, 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 dun. I said the boys are back in town. The boys are
The
back
boys are
now.
back in town.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I told you I wasn't gonna sing in these, and then you had to include me.
SMH, bro.
I'm happy with my story.
That was fun.
Let's go.
Y'all
I
have
got a
some
thicky.
fucked up
I got a
stories.
thicky wiki, as they say. A dumpy.
Don't be. Oh, you can stop recording now.